Hey everybody, my name is Sven, and I wanted to give a very short explanation of the actual combat within the Final Fantasy 15 demo. Everything that I've seen, even though that it was a little bit in-depth, it all seemed so confusing. Everybody kept throwing around the words God of War or Devil May Cry, and now that I've actually gotten my hands on it, it is absolutely like neither of them. And that makes zero sense.
Heads up.
So, first off, the way that the combat works is everything is context sensitive. If you are far away, you are going to do a certain strike. If you are in the air, you are going to do a certain strike. If you are in, or if you parry, you're going to do a certain strike as a counter. And what it is all determined by is what weapon you have for each of them. Now, so this first one here is the initial assault, which is always going to be the very first opening attack. It isn't going to really be a follow-up or anything like that. It's mostly going to be your first attack in a combo. Then if you hold down the button, you'll kind of just do like a barrage of attacks, right? Which is what Ravage is. Then this, I don't know the best way to describe this, but Lethal Force Strike. And I haven't really seen it in use yet. This one is for the counter, and this one is when you're in the air. But now each of these has a special technique that you can use, and it doesn't matter in which spot you put them in. But it doesn't matter what spot they're in. They all have the same like technique no matter where they are. Now, what is different is that each weapon has a property. As you can see here, the Wyvern Lance has MP recovery attack, which is why I have it put in the melee barrage spot, meaning that when I do attacks, it recovers my MP, 1 MP per strike, which allows me to do more dodging, more other stuff. This one also has an MP recovery attack. This one has MP recovery attack 2 or 3. Regeneration 2. This one, its effects are, it negates enemy defense, which is why I have it set as my initial one. Now, also, I might as well mention this now. You can't warp around wherever you want. It has to be a target or an enemy or a specific spot that you are meant to dodge to. So now, first off, now you'll see the prompt come up. You can take cover behind something to regain your MP or regain your health, right? All right. So now, R1 here, if you just tap R1, it's just going to kind of do this. But if you hold it, now I'm locked onto that big mammothy guy there. Now X is going to do Warp Strike. So now I'm just holding the button. Alright, so now L1 is the dodge button. And just holding it will automatically dodge. But now I got too close to cover, so I kind of like... See, that's my first strike there. Never mind, I knocked it on its ass. So now... Come on. Can I get it? Yep, he's dead. Alright, so now, left and right on the D-pad is going to change which attack I do. So now we're going to do Tempest here. Oh, shit. Alright. Damn it, I'm getting too close to cover again. Damn it. I messed up a parry there. Now, when you're holding L1, if an enemy does a It's only for certain attacks. You can't parry everything. I'm trying to get him to do one on me. There we go. And now my buddy is going to come in and do that, and now I can do a follow-up, a counterattack. So, and it has to be, it's a very strict timing. See, and now my other buddy comes in and does that. Alright, so now I'm going to warp to that guy really quickly and just finish him off. Now, remember, I am just holding the button down. I am not pressing it. Damn. Actually, you know what? Let's mess around with some stuff really quickly. Alright, so now I'm going to set my blood sword here in the Ravage spot. And I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to set this as the Avenger. I don't even know what this even is. For the counter, I'm going to be using now the Lance. Excuse me. And what this is going to do is it's going to change up what counter I use. Alright. So I want to try something. Oh, that's pretty cool. So when you jump, you can do an attack like that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the Dragoon Jump. So now the Dragoon Jump is something you've seen in any video about this game. It's where he jumps up high, and it's very easy to miss. So I'm going to try full thrust on this guy. That's full thrust. Ooh, God, that hurt. Okay, Drain Blade will recover my HP. Alright, so now we're going to do Drain Blade on this guy. Damn it, I missed it. See, and now... Oh, wait, never mind. I guess it didn't change my counter up. Gotcha. The game is chugging a little bit here, but... Alright, I want to do Drain Blade on him. Damn it, I missed it again. Damn. Alright. Oh, crap. Yeah, you do kind of got to learn their combos a little bit. Alright, yeah. So this is a good sword for your Ravage. Now, Drain Blade. There we go. That's Drain Blade. It's very quick. But this game's combat is actually very difficult. So it honestly makes sense to me that that move would be very easy to do. Alright. So now... what else is there to talk about here? So now, for me, I'm playing on the PS4. So, pressing on the touchpad brings up my tactical menu. Whereas Start does this. And I can set my destination and all that fun stuff. So, and you know, I can check my inventory. And, you know. But the combat... it's only going to be items that can be used in combat. Your weapons, group gear, obviously, is something that we're not going to be able to use in the demo. But all right, so maybe I'll switch up one more thing just to show that, like, it does different things. Sure, yeah. Let's put the Wyvern Lance there. And put, yeah. But all right, now, as I was kind of... getting at a little bit is that everything in this game, like the combat,
They never learn. Tread lightly.
it isn't about doing combos in a similar fashion to Devil May Cry. It's about what properties each of these weapons has. So for the most part, you're going to be holding the square button in combat, except for dodging and counter or parrying and healing. But the base, quote-unquote, combat is going to be just holding down the square button. And the only thing that makes each combination of weapons different is going to be what properties each of the weapons has. So, I had the blade that gave me a lot of MP recovery as my main combo weapon, which is great to have because then I can do more special attacks and I can dodge more often. But you might do something completely different there. Or like obviously I only have those 5 weapons, so I can't mess with them. Like I can't mess with any more of them. So I'm sure different weapons will have different properties, different techniques, different everything. And yeah. So now, once again, these guys are not violent normally, but so from far away, I can do this. From really far away. And now... Damn it. I was really hoping to get that parry, because I wanted to show the different kinds of parries, because there are a bunch of them. There we go. See, and then all your friends kind of gang up on them. Alright, is there any special techniques that I didn't show off? Tempest, full thrust. Here, I'll show Tempest again. That's Tempest.
Going for it.
But, yeah, and then now I'm just holding. I'm holding the button.
Brilliant. All's well that ends well. Well, put it in the books.
Alright, so now, just because it does have something to do with combat, I am going to show you very quickly how to... So we're going to set our destination to a campground, right? And now, this is how you level up. At the end of every battle, you don't technically gain experience. You instead kind of gather all of this experience together based on how well you did, how much you parried, everything. And then because there's a day and night cycle. Like right now, it's like middle of the day, but we're going to go to bed early because, Noctis needs his beauty sleep. But, so what we're going to do now is you can gather different materials. Like if you saw I gained a, what is her name? Garula or whatever, sirloin. And you'll gain different items like that. And now we're going to level up here. So when you rest, all of your incomplete side quests will be abandoned. Now, you can go do them again, but any progress you've made thus forth will be gone. And now, as you can see, today's menu, dry aged tender roast stew, which I gathered a bunch of materials, so that's why I get something pretty good out of this. So now we're going to rest, right?
It's bedtime. Huh.
Isn't that pretty? Alright. So now we're all at the camp, eating and enjoying our night. So now, as you can see, now there are techniques down, and it says new techniques are not available in episode Duscae. And so I'm assuming that different techniques will be able to gain by level. So I was hoping it would give the explanation of what each of those symbols are. But whatever you eat, kind of similar in the Tales series, whatever you eat will give you a different buff for the next day. Which is pretty cool. So the more you gather, the more you buy, the better the meal will be, which will mean you will get better buffs. So now everybody leveled up a whole bunch, probably. I think no, it isn't going to tell me. Yes, it is. Okay. So now Prime is greatly increases attack, defense, and EXP games. Sharp is increases critical hit rate, and Immune negates status ailments. And that's, as I said, because I did a lot of stuff beforehand.
It's time. Onward.
Now, the one, is there anything else that I think that that's about it, but I hope that it at least gave you a little bit of an insight into how this combat actually works.